tonight. And for Barcelona, they are unchanged from that game at the weekend, the win against Real Madrid in the Copa del Rey. Reunited with top scorer Lautaro Martinez, both of those two hoping to do some damage against Barcelona.
You can tell there's a superstar now in this town. I think there was a void left when Messi left. I'm not saying he's a ready-made replacement now on that level, but this kid is doing stuff at 17 we've never ever seen before.
Good evening, everybody. So here we are, the semi-finals of the Champions League, with two of Europe's iconic clubs head-to-head here in the hills of Barcelona. That's the scene they're going to walk out to. Lamine Yamal is in the Barcelona lineup in the tunnel, tweaked the top of his leg when he slipped when shooting as part of the pre-match warm-up, but we think he's going to walk out with the team and take his place in the lineup tonight. The home team are the favourites. They won the Copa del Rey at the weekend to keep them on course for a treble, but the team-tough Italians from Milan are here to slow them down in the first leg, in to think they've got what it takes to be Champions League winners. It's a wonderful scene. It's Barcelona versus Inter Milan. There by Jules Koundé. They were almost caught cold as Denzel Dumfries went in. Oh, what a flick! What a start! It's Marcus Thuram after 30 seconds. It's a quite outstanding finish. The celebrations from the Inter supporters. It's a dream start for them. And Thuram, who's been out injured, with a quite audacious goal. Absolutely no desire to do things quickly. They've got all three centre-backs up there for the corner. Bastoni, Acerbi and Bisek as well. And there's a chance, it's a second goal! And this time it's Denzel Dumfries with another brilliant finish. And Barcelona find themselves 2 down at home after 20 minutes. And there's quite a story developing here.
I absolutely cannot wait to see this again. It's just a long ball, DeMarco's corner goes to your back post area. Inter Milan win the header, knocked into a dangerous area, but the finish is absolutely out of this world again. Oh, it's overhead kick, brilliant. It is absolutely top class. I think it's Acerbi wins a header. It is Acerbi wins a header. And look at that for a finish.
I'll tell you what, Pedri's got to go in there and just get kicked. I think he's kind of jumped away from the ball. Watch it here. He doesn't go to the ball, he jumps away from it. You've got to go there and just get your head kicked off a little bit there. You've got to take one for the team.
Do you know what happens there, Rio? You're absolutely spot on, because if he does...
Running into Lamine Yamal, but he's kept his composure, kept the ball. Now he sets off and skips away from Mkhitaryan. Oh, that's brilliant! That is brilliant! This wonderful teenager with a shock of blonde hair has just lit up this stadium and dragged Barcelona back into the semi-final with a mesmerising goal, dropping his shoulder and gliding through, and a finish that all Sommer could do was watch. Brilliant.
Well, you're right, Koundé just...
Absolutely skims DeMarco! Oh, he's hit the frame of the goal. He's hit the frame of the goal.
That was unbelievable. DeMarco nearly got a ticket to get back in. That was a skill there. That is absolutely fantastic. And it's a save.
That's a hell of a save.
That is a save.
That is some save.
And what a save.
This kid is taking the mick. He is taking liberties on the biggest stage there is. Wow.
Pedri. Headed down by Rafinha. Equaliser. Ferran Torres. Applause Brilliance from the manager, delirium from the supporters, and the man deputising for Robert Lewandowski delivers on a big night for Barcelona.
Textbook goal. Just a ball from the middle of the park into a back post area. Wins the header, the deep run. There it is, beautiful pass. Look at the run. Brilliant run from the goal scorer. It really is. He goes goal side of a Cherby. That is a brilliant run. It's a great header into an area. A Cherby takes his eye off it for a split second and he goes in behind them. The movement's brilliant.
I watched the warm-up, Rio, tonight, and they practiced that over and over again. They went in twos, combinations like that in the penalty area. They do it. It's another good ball in, it's another header, it's another goal. And it's another one for Denzel Dumfries, who's having the night of his life. Position because there are Inter Milan supporters in there with the Barcelona fans. Pulled back here to Yamal, who lets it run. Oh, that's a great goal! It's Rafinha with an absolute bullet. The Inter Milan lead is gone in the blink of an eye. And Rafinha rattles in an absolute beauty, 3-3.
Well, we've just said, only the one thing that Inter Milan have is an advantage in the air. So what do they not do? They don't put it into the box.